Hi, this is Kirtishi Marapu. My roll number is 20MF10015. In this week's DIY project, we will be learning about rice reaper. A reaper is a farm implement that reaps crops at harvest when they are ripe. It is also known as a harvesting machine. Name of this particular machine is Kalinga Paddy Reaper NP120R. This is my father who is reaping paddy crops in this video. Now let us look at the parts of this machine. This is the engine, the star wheels, the crop row divider, the cutting blades, the conveyor belts, the tire, the on off switch, accelerator, handle, and the brakes, the silencer, petrol inlet, air filter, and the gas, and finally the belts. How the reaper works is that the motor will start rotating the belt over there, which will in turn cause the rotation of the conveyor belts. Let us start and see how it works. This is my brother who is helping me out with this project. I just muted the video because I didn't want my voice to get lost in the noise. Now my brother is pulling on the gears to show the motion of the blades. So these orange colored dividers divide the crop into few sections, and then the cutting blades which are inside, those are responsible for the reaping part. The star blades which you can see more significantly, those are responsible for pushing away the crop that is cut out. So this is the belt which rotates, and in turn that rotates the conveyor belt. This chain look-alike thing is called the conveyor belt. Now you can see how the motion of the belt turns the conveyor belt. Here, now these are the cutting blades. Now here's the view of the other side of the belt. This is a self-propelled reaper. So when we propel it towards the rice crops, the rice plant gets trapped between those two blades and then gets reaped. Now here's the handling part. Those are the brakes and that is the accelerator. Let's look into the maintenance of the machine. What happens is that, see, the belts are lugged, which means the lug is holding the belt tight. After prolonged use, the lugs will get loosened, which will in turn make the belts loose. So then what happens is that the energy delivered by the engine will be consumed in rotating the pulley, which is of no use because the belts won't be moving if they are loose. So what we have to see is that we have to make sure that they are tight enough. So I used a spanner to tighten it. Then I'm checking whether it's sufficiently flexible enough and tight enough. Another common issue faced is the clogging of the stubble in the conveyor belt. This has to be removed in regular intervals in order to maintain smooth functioning of the machine. Otherwise, they will result in jamming of the belt. One of the most common issues that lead to the decrease in the efficiency of the machine is the loosening of bolts. So I found one of the bolt that is connected to the lug of the conveyor belt is loose. So I'm trying to tighten it. We should also make sure that we are not over tightening it because that will restrict the motion of the conveyor belt itself. Now these are the cutting blades. Prolonged use causes wear and tear of these blades, and then when they are totally worn, that when the sharpness is completely gone, these have to be replaced by a new one. That is very easily done. We just have to remove the bolts and then fix a new one. I grease the conveyor belt using common waste oil in order to reduce friction and to ensure smooth motion of the belt. Forgive my very unsuitable attire for this project, but it's festival time, I couldn't help. This is the end of my project. Thank you for watching. This is Kirtishi Marapo.